Hello, you. Hi. You know what? Welcome to Happy Catastrophe. And we had started looking at all of my books and doing my yearly coloring book inventory to make sure that I had, all of the books logged and they're all logged correctly. And I put it in a new journal. So let me grab that journal. Remember this really cool journal? This is the one that has the sun on one side and has, all our books that we're starting. And then when we run out of room, we have the back side here. Isn't that awesome with the black paper? I love this journal so much. It's so much fun. All right, so we are on the B's. We've only done the A's. However, I did find a couple of A's that were missed, and that's going to happen. I'll find some A's I'll find a letter that's missed, or maybe I purchase a new book and it belongs to a letter we've already done, so I'll make sure to enter it correctly. I leave extra room. So under Art of Coloring, we put in The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I couldn't find that book, and here it is. So I want to make sure that I don't know if I've colored anything in it. I don't think, I put a chicken bookmark here. I think I was looking at doing Oogie Boogie. I'm not sure. Now, I don't have anything. I gotta move these. I don't have anything done in it, but if you're interested in it, it's a nice thick Art of Coloring. And it's got a lot of those, figures with wallpaper behind them. I love this one. Or just plain wallpaper. And I like it because it's one of those, doodly books that I love so much that I can just sit here and doodle with and just, this one would be fun. Color the background mindlessly. Oh, there's a scene, but it's right in the crack, isn't it? Oh my goodness. It's the mayor. These guys are a lot of fun. So every time I see them, I like to color them. These are little tiny, tiny skeletons. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this, which I think would be fun to tear out and color and then use for something like wrapping paper to wrap a small thing or to use in a junk journal or something. Because, you're never going to color that. But I do love this one, so I would probably use alcohol markers on it since I don't care about the back side. I think this is fun. Another one that could be really cool with colors. Pages like this are just, you can experiment with colors and with where to put the shine and all kinds of things. So I like, he's so evil. A nothing page. Again, I just want to pull these out. Oh, Oogie Boogie. See, I don't care about that. So I would do him in some wonderful fluorescent neon markers. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, it's a lot like that. A lot of really great stuff. Oh, this would be fun to make the bats all colorful with a black background. There they are again. Aren't they Lock, Stock, and Barrel? Isn't that what they're called? Or something like that. That's fun. It'd be fun to put something in there. Some of these pages I'm really thinking about cutting up and using in junk journals because why not? Or just journaling. Fun. Oh, this gives me ideas. Lots of ideas. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I would use alcohol markers on this side. He wants to look like Santa. Fun stuff. Ooh. Feels like washi tape to me. What's on the other side? Yes. Take that page out and make that washi tape. Yep. Yeah, use your coloring books for, especially books like this, you know, that I bought used for a couple dollars. These, you know, you can replace them very easily if you feel like you need to have that, you know, that second back page back. But it would be fun to use some of this as backgrounds for journaling. Look at that. Oh, yeah. How fun to use that as a background for something. Card making, journaling, anything. Good time. Good times. All right. So you get the gist of it. That too would be a good background. You get the gist of it. It's a fun, useful book that you can use for a variety of resources. And that's Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. The other one that needs to be probably added in here, because it was purchased afterwards, is this one after we started. This is Love and Dystopia by Anzu, A-N-Z-U. So do I have that one in my A's? Let's see, we started with, oh yeah, I glued those pages together. Camilla Jakova, Art of Coloring, Autumnal Wood. Fabiana Attanasio, Casey Ann, and then just a bunch of pages for more A's. So no, we do not. Okay, let's see. We're doing blues and greens. I'm going to find those exact same colors. Hold on. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was these Archer and Olive journaling pens that I got in a haul in one of my subscription, excuse me, it's very late and I keep yawning. My trimester, it's every 3 months subscription from Archer and Olive. This is one of the things that came in it. So do I put it in? Yes, I put it in blue. So let's just stick it here because I don't think I'm going to have too many more of these. Fabiana Attanasio isn't doing her own books. She's doing Mythagorias and Mythographics and Mythogothicas. So we'll just put him right here. Anzu. And let's put the book in green. I didn't do that for Casey Ann, but I should have. Anzu, Love and Dystopia. Okay, and I do have a colored page in this one. It was a Wonderful Buddy, the very first page in the book. I did this with Chris, my friend Chris. Yay! Did this one. Put some glossy accents here. It was almost too big of an area for glossy accents. It cracked and I had to put another layer on it. And it was, at the end of the day, I was kind of wishing I hadn't done it. But this is a fantastic book. I did do a flip of this one on my channel. It's got a lot of really sweet pages in it. A lot of love story pages. It's just all about, you know, after the world. This one's fun. Chris did this one. It's really, really good. It's all about the end of the world has happened and still finding love. Isn't that sweet? Dog and a kitty. Yeah. The polluted waters still have birds and crazy distorted fish. Look at the in the subway. There's all kinds of creepy creatures. They've got holding a flashlight. It'd be fun to make this one with some light sourcing in a very dark subway. It's just really awesome. Anzu's artwork is flipping phenomenal. I'm in love with it. Want every book they do. This book too is, you know, good paper. It's well done. Who's it printed by? Love Saves the Day. This is Anzu, a mango-styled artist based in Indonesia. She doesn't have another coloring book. Not yet. It is printed by Get Creative 6. Of course it is. Duh, I knew that. This was not given to me. I know that Get Creative 6 showered a lot of colorists with prezzies, but not me. This one I purchased with my own money. So, Love and Dystopia, Anzu. Okay, so we've added that one. That's great. Now, I think we are officially on to the bees. And the bees start right here. And I have some things written down. So first of all, let's look at Johanna Basford. I only have 2 of those. Now, Johanna Basford is not my cup of tea, but I do like Rooms of Wonder. However, I ordered this off of, did I write it down? No, I ordered this off of eBay probably. And I think it came from one of those World of Books or, World of Books. They kind of purchased some other companies, so they're kind of a big company now. They don't do a great job with their rating. They call everything very good. If it's new, they call it like new, but everything else is very good. This is not very good. There's coloring all over this, and there are all kinds of coloring, and there are, I think, that's my lemonade that keeps making noise. We'll move it over here. I think I counted 8 pages ripped out. It's just like colored all the way through. Look at this. Where is it? It's even cut. I mean, I think all in all there were 18 pages, either gone or ruined. Yeah, it's very thin. They've taken out a lot of the pages. But the pages they left, the pages that were left in this book are my favorite pages. So I got a hold of either World Books East or Books World Books. See, I love these. And they refunded my money after seeing pictures. I had to show them some pictures. And after seeing some pictures, they decided that, yeah, it wasn't a very good book. Yeah. And, I mean, why would you use alcohol markers and then not finish the page? Look, ripped out. More ripped out. This was the other half of this page. Ripped out. Now, the reason I don't care for Johanna Basford is I find her repetitive. This book is one of her least repetitive ones, but she does a lot of flowers. She also just copies and pastes her own things. Like you'll see in a page of flowers, several of them that are exactly the same. So she just copy and pasted her own images, and I don't care for that at all. But this is my favorite page out of this entire book, and it's, for some reason, still here. I've seen so many of you do such a great job with this. Again, another page ripped out. So it's like they drew on some. But this is another favorite of mine. But they left my favorites. Page ripped out. I love these greatly detailed ones. Yeah, see, I love this page a lot. This page somewhat. I like, these are my eerie pages than the detail. I would never color that. No, too many flowers. I don't really understand this page. No, I don't mind that they've ruined that. More pages ripped out. Crazy. Can't believe they didn't actually look at this. They just called it very good. This is another favorite page I've seen everybody do. And I love this page. So see, they kind of just, all my favorite ones are left in. Another page ripped out. It's like they had the opposite taste that I did, that I do. And that feels a little damp. I spilled a glass of water last night. So, and it was near this book. So, I can't believe they cut that like a Dutch door. I like that one. Yeah, it's still a little damp. I'll have to set it by the fireplace. But, yeah. So, I kept it just because those pages I still like. So, that's all right. Okay. Bumping everything. Magical Worlds. This one I do have a finished page, and I absolutely love this. And you know what's weird? I'm noticing that big diehard Johanna Basford fans aren't, many of them, majority of them, aren't real crazy about this book. And those of us that don't really care for Johanna Basford love this book. I see more. This one's unusual for her, and so it's been a love-hate because people that were wanting the same stuff that she's been giving out for so many books, book after book, didn't get it in this one. And like I said, I've seen many colorists who are like, oh, I'm not a Johanna Basford fan, but this Magical Worlds is something else. And it is. It's very different. It's scenes. This is the one I did. This was a buddy. And I made mine dark and spooky. Of course I did. This was a group buddy. A group of us did this right after we got it. But this book is just, I mean, I even kind of like this turtle, even though, once again, it's got things on his back. But I love this page. I mean, yes, cute. Everything's just, even her little things are big enough for me to, I don't like them when they're real little, but this is nice. 6 on a page is good. I love this one. So many of you have done it. Oh my gosh, it's good. That is great. But I can see why diehard Johanna Basford fans were like, where are the multiple flowers and mushrooms and things? What are all these weird scenes? This is wonderful. And this is wonderful. I watched a colorist who said they didn't like this stuff around the frame. If you don't like it, just black it out. Black acrylic will cover that. Yeah. All these floating island things are really cute. Love it. This one, I can do this one. Maybe. That would probably be the last one I colored. It's kind of boring. They're starting to get small. Cute. Oh my gosh. Look at that, a candy castle. I mean, this is great, but it is very different from every other book she's put out, including the one that come after this, the flower one, which is, holy cow, too many flowers. Yeah, so I haven't colored any more in this. I highly recommend this book, especially for people who aren't a fan of Johanna's. It looks more like a Gabby Wolf. Like Gabby Wolf and Erie had a love child. That's what this is. It's really good stuff. I mean, every page. I need to get back in here. Lots of castles and dragons and stuff, which I love. Oh, isn't that great? Yeah, I got to get back into this book. So, Johanna Basford, Magical Worlds. So, in our little journal, Rooms of Wonder, Magical Worlds with 1. That's good. Okay, let's do this Amy Bradford one. Where's that? You know, let's not do that one, because I don't know. It might be at the bottom of the pile. My pile kind of tipped over. This one. I didn't know where to put this one, and I was thinking, well, it's art therapy. It could be art therapy. Well, who's the author? The artist. And the artist, of course, is, and this is a gift from my friend Becky Hicks, is Christophe Alexis Perez. But Christophe Alexis is hyphenated, so I think it's 2 first names, but it could be Alexis Perez. But if I put it under that name, I'll never find it because I don't know who that is, and I've never heard that name before. So I'm thinking, what do you guys think? Should I put it under art therapy? I am going to make a category in the J's called Japanese books, because I don't know, and then I'm just going to put them all together because I do have them all together in my room anyway. So maybe this could go under Japanese books. I love this one. And I do have a finished page here. That was a buddy I did. It went through a lot of trial and tribulation, but I really like how it came out. And then I'm almost got this one finished. This is a whip. So, how will I put it in my book and be able to find it again? It's called Japon. That's the only thing I ever remember, that Japanese book. I better put it in, I don't know if it is a Japanese book. Might be a French book that's just got Japanese icons in it. Yes, Jack is walking around because he woke up. Art Therapy. It is by Art Therapy. But if I put this in Art Therapy, do I have to put in everything, every single book I have for that, which is all the color? No, I don't. I need to think about that some more. I need to think about where I can find it in my book. So that's the only drawback, I think, to putting things in alphabetical order, is that some of these series have lots of artists, or maybe it's a one-off and you just don't remember who the artist is. You're never going to find it in your book. Never. Okay, here is another one that I didn't think of. A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood. So, did we write that one in? I think it's one we found later. Nope, we did not write that in. So we need to put John Bigwood, put it right here, because I'm not going to get any more Johanna's. John Bigwood. And again, this is someone I've never heard of before. Will I ever find this book again? Maybe we should put it by titles instead of, I don't know. What's it called? A Million Christmas Cats. Oh, this was red. This page, it was done in the red. Let me find the red. It's not red. It's kind of purple. So we're going to do a million, because I have to have it matching. This is our Bible here, basically. This is going to have every book I own in it. A Million Christmas Cats. Now, I am very aware that this is not the most efficient way to keep track of your books. I mean, the spreadsheets that like Amy Ward Art and Coloring Bumblebee and Coloring Biker Mama that they all have is, editable and easy to pull up all kinds of stats. If I want to know how many books I have, I'm going to have to physically count these. But paper makes me happy. I love paper, so we're doing it in paper. And I'll probably always do it in paper. Now, this book is out of print, but I found it off of... Oh, did I not write it in? I usually write it in. I think it was eBay. I will look it up and write it in the book so I have that information. You can find it. It pops up. I would save a search for A Million Christmas Cats coloring book. Save that search and then allow the site to send you notices, because they don't stay on the sites for very long. People want this book, but you do find them, and they're never very expensive. This is published by Michael O'Mara Books, and you guys have seen this one. It is so much fun, and the paper's pretty good. I just love it, but it's double-sided, but I really need to get in it more. I would color this one year-round, just for the pattern papers. Anyway, so I have started, I was going to do this little advent. It's only 12 days of Christmas this year, and I did one. Yay me. And then I started this page, and I had some problems with the ink coming off. This was some cheaper pens that I use for the spark, for the shiny stuff, and it came off and went everywhere. And then this, I think, is paint, Rosa paint, because Rosa has a great red paint. And I just got red everywhere, and I just need to go in here and clean it up and work on it some more. But I did not do that. And I don't think I have any other whips in here. No, that's just it. So, A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood. Fantastic. Okay. We have that one written in now, and we don't have a finished page in it. Okay, we're going to do Rita Berman. And I don't think this is accurate because I think I've purchased a book since this one. Okay, so we know of the Meinreise Dirches, my walks around. I have Africa, Asia, and I have Europe. Europe has disappeared. It's in my, I thought I went through all my books. It might be in a very special place because I was using it. I watched a video by Maya, Color by Maya, and she talked about having a full book whip where you just open it up and color a little piece and then close it back up again. And the whole book is just like one big coloring page. And you just color whatever you, and I've decided to make mine Reise durch Europa that to see if I liked it. And so I had it close by so that I could just grab it and color it. But it has slipped away from me because it wasn't in my coloring books. It was just close by. I'm not exactly sure where it is now. So once I find it, we'll review it. The full book whip thing didn't work for me. I like to finish pages, so it didn't work. But I love these. These are my favorite series of books from her. And I like her books this size. I like the small size. So in my Reise durch Asien, I didn't write down my finished pages. I have finished pages in this one. I love this one. This one in Africa tie. There's one. I did that all in paint, and I did it with a limited color palette just to give it that kind of dreary, rainy feel. You've seen so much out of this one. There's another one. This one I did with, I think it was my first try with some watercolor pencils and some pencil. It was hard because I didn't know how to color those foods, but I think it turned out okay. I like it. I think it's pretty. That's 2. I love this page. I want to do that page. I love every page in this. I could do any page in this book. This book, Rita Berman is phenomenal. And this book, I think she did a fantastic job. I did this page, the sparkly, sparkly, sparkly dragon. And then I did this page at the same time. I had some problems with it, but in the end, I think it's okay. I think the two look okay together. That's 4. Oh, is one of my favorites in here? This was a buddy I did. I love this. This is eyeshadow around here and around here. That's why it's been fixed. This was acrylic and then some pencils. I made mine like a stormy day. She made hers like a sunny day. It was really fun. So that's 5. 6. I love this one. This was a 1-color challenge, and it was a colorist that was putting those out, and the color for that month was magenta. So this is every magenta I have in every medium, you know, from distress inks to paints to acrylic pens to gel pens. I mean, pencils, everything I could find that was magenta or that said it was magenta. And all of these different colors, the mediums called it magenta, but they're very much different, aren't they? So we don't agree what magenta is, but I thought that turned out really well that way. 6. And I think that's it. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 6 in here. Wow. This is a favorite book of mine. So the Asian has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. And then the African one, which is fairly new to me. I got this one used. I got both of these used, I believe. Because you can't get these little German printed ones here. I love this one. Absolutely adore it. The elephants. I would color any page of Rita's that had elephants in it because her elephants are just, this is such a great page. Her elephants are adorable. This African one is really nice. I think I don't know. It's so good. Like, I love this. I love this. It's just really, really good. Probably the Asian is my favorite only because I'm fascinated with China, Vietnam, Southeast Asia. I love that hippo. Look at her elephants. Look at it. They have the prettiest eyes. This is a really fun page. Nairobi. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't know if I have, I do have one. Oh, I just started this. This is what I'm working on this month. I was really tired. I was in bed. I woke up in the middle of the night. I rolled over, saw this book laying there. So I just randomly opened it to this page and then grabbed some gel pens that were by the side and started coloring. When I fell back asleep coloring, and when I woke up in the morning, I was very surprised that I had a partly colored page. So I've been working on it. I mean, I had all this done. All of the greenery was done. I think I colored it basically in my sleep. So I'm finishing up. I'm working on it. It's all gel pens right now so far. And this is just gel pens being mixed together to make things. I'm really liking it. It's fun. It's kind of turning out the way I want it to turn out. That might be the only thing oh, look at the elephant on the back though. Oh, is that cute? That's so cute. Another one I like. I like everything in here. What do I have? Oh, flamingos. In case I didn't want to do the scary ones, I am doing. These are a couple of great flamingo pages for Jamie finding joy in color for her flamingo for the month. So if you have the African book by Rita Berman, look at these beautiful flamingo pages. 2 very different pages, and you could really have fun with them. This page is great. They're all great. I love them all. I like to move it. Yeah, but I don't have, when we get back here to this, love it. Love it. Fennec Fox, right there. Okay, there was a heart there that you could do for Valentine's Day. Yeah, pretty little heart. That would be so quick to finish, super quick. So this is the only one, and it's a whip. So there's nothing done in this one yet. And then Europa, we'll just have to look through it when it decides to show itself to me, because I don't know where it is. All right. Another Rita Berman one I have is Hidden Oceans. So I get confused over what books I have sometimes. And I bought this one. No, I didn't have this one. I wanted the Hidden Oceans one, so I bought it. And then I got it. This was the version we could get here in America. And I don't like the size. It's too big. I know some people like big books, and I do too, but it's like these are images that were made for the smaller book that have been blown up. And the blow up part of it, I don't know, there's something about it that bothers me. Like there's too much white space. There's too many big spaces. And there's not enough, you see these pages in this smaller book. And it feels more intimate, and like, it just feels like that's much more manageable to me, and that too, than this. That's a huge crawfish and lots of space around it. Yeah, so I was disappointed in these big books, so that's the only one of them I purchased. And then I went on eBay. No, this was a gift. This was a gift from my friend Patty. And Patty gifted me this one. And that's when I was like, yeah, this is what I want. So I need to get the land one in this size. I would really like the land one, the world, the land world, the land under the microscope, the world, I don't know. This is water under the microscope, and I need to get the land one because these are great. These are really good. I was just very confused about the whole series for a bit once they put the bigger ones out. That's neat. See, I would do that. I would do any of these. I was sorely tempted with starting this one this month. This one will be one that I work on. Yeah, I love this. That's so cute. That's the front page, you know. It's just so cute. I don't think I have anything done in this. No. So this is untouched. So I put them both in here. I think I got confused because it looks like it's in here 3 times. So this one is not a thing, so we will wipe that out. This one is this one. Yes, this is the water under the microscope, and then so is Hidden Oceans. Okay. I think I know what I meant to write. So these two are the same book. If you like the smaller size, you need to find it used, and you're in the United States, you're going to have to find it used somewhere. It's hard to find, but they do show up used. And then this is the one that's easily bought on Amazon. It's much bigger. It's a 10 by 10. So those are those Rita Berman ones. And then, because of course I thought this was a brand new book, I bought this. And then I realized it's not a brand new book. It's one of her other books that is blown up again, right? And I got it off Amazon, new, but for $10. So it must have been on sale. Yeah, this was in 2025. Original edition. Mein Spitzer-Gang durch die Jahrzehnte, the J one. That's what it originally was in 2018. This is an English reprint, so it's big. And I looked through this. I did a flip through. I kind of liked it, kind of didn't. Was going to give it away to my friend Nessa because she wanted it. And then Nessa purchased one for her own self and said, now we can buddy. So Nessa's the boss of me. I love you, Nessa, so much. So we're going to work out of this and do some pages. So I'm going to keep it. Ooh, I love that. I think I'm going to end up altering and collaging a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I might end up using paper piecing and just doing a lot of experimenting in this one. So we are doing, oh, I think we actually picked out a page, didn't we? You said something about sneakers. I remember seeing it. The sneaker. I thought it was towards the back. This one is different. It's not the style of hers I like. I remember this page. Gosh, I wonder if I had the smaller version at one point. I did have this. This is the one we're going to do. Oh, the one that I have marked so cleverly. Yeah, we're going to do this one together. You know, I had this book in the smaller version. I'm remembering now. I gave away that whole series because I wasn't really fond of it. The season ones, I didn't find a lot I wanted to color in them, so I gave them away. So when I got this one, I was like, oh, they're back. They boomeranged back to me. But I don't know, like I would color that and I would color that. And I'm going to color this. So I think it's just going to be one of those books that I'll buddy with people in if they want to. That's Hidden Seasons. And I do have that one written in. No, I think that's what happened here. I meant for this to be, anyway, I'll write it down here and I will white out that top one. Hidden Seasons. Can you see what I'm doing? Hidden Seasons. And it has nothing colored in it. Wow, there's too much of Rita Berman that's not colored in. That's unfortunate because I love her. All right. I think all we have left is Tatiana Bogema Stolova, and that's a big collection of mine. So I'm going to go get it and get it all arranged for you, and we'll look through that. Okay, I'll be right back. I found another A book. I have a different sweatshirt on. It got really cold in here. ALLLL, Forest Girls Coloring Book. This was a recent gift, and if it's not up yet, it will be soon, a full flip through of this. This was a gift from Tara, again, spoiling me rotten, and it's hardback, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'll do the flip through and everything. This was a Christmas gift from Tara. Isn't it gorgeous? I will do a full flip through on another video, but this is untouched. It's brand new. I'm planning on doing a page in it in March, I hope. And so, yeah, it's absolutely lovely. It's a gorgeous edition. Thank you so much, Tara. So I added it in, ALLLL Forest Girls Coloring Book. So that should be the end of the A's. If I find others, I have more room for A if I find others. And now let's go on to Tatiana Bogema Stolova. We have a lot of those. Nope. Psych. More A's. It's amazing what happens when you start organizing your coloring space, right? You start finding supplies and books, all kinds of things. I forgot I had this. I have the postcards of Mein Reise durch Asien, and I'm not sure if I bought this on accident because I hadn't been interested in these at the time when this came, or if someone sent this to me. And at the time, I wasn't writing things down very well. It has fallen apart, which of course it does, but I started work on this one, and I really like these postcard sizes. I have the postcard book from Erie, and I've done one out of those too. I really like them. They're a lot of fun to just do this little space. It's really thick cardstock. It's not like the kind you find in, that you cut out from the Japanese coloring books. It's actually truly could be sent through the mail if you wanted to. It would get wrecked though. These things go on, they go through on belts and stuff, and they get all messed up. So if I were to send something like this, I would put it in an envelope and send it. But it's the same thing. It's little snippets from that book, and they're postcards. Absolutely adorable. And of course, Jack is chewing on his bone. So I put that, did I get it in there? Oh, sorry, this isn't an A, this is another B, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we need to put it in there. Okay, disclaimer, this is a different day, and I am having a neurological spicy day. I am having a difficult time. Not painful, not sad, just getting my words out without doing something weird. Okay, let's do Mein. Can you see this? Yes. Mein Reise. Is it durch or durch? Asien? And these are postcards. Put that in bigger lettering. How do you spell postcards? All right. And I don't have any done in that. Okay. Now, so now Rita Berman's done. That's all the Rita Bermans I have. I did find some A's, though. And I've already entered them in here. Pretty sure. Yes, I think I did. Because they were Oda Agda. I found some Oda Agdas. Okay. I love me some Oda Agda. I really, really do. I think, did I show you already the bigger book? Let's see. Let's pull up. I don't have Oda Agda. The Going on Adventure one. Here's the Going on Adventure one. This is, Oda Agda is just a sweet, or probably, nope, we're just perfect size. Or probably, her and Steph Mortimer are my favorite. cozy, comfy artist, because there's just, it's not, I'm sure it's drawn in a program. Here's the books belongs to page. Isn't that cute? But, and this is the color swatch page. Love that. And then every page is framed and titled. And I'm sure this is drawn in a program. It's just too perfect. But it really feels like if you saw this, you knew who drew that. Well, you would have. But there are some other, like Whirly Art Studio, which I also really love. Their little people came out looking just like this too. So those two get confused. But this is Going on Adventure. It's a little bit different. It's scenes from them actually doing something. And it's a great opportunity to use your alcohol marker or special effects. Aww. Yeah, I haven't colored anything in. Oh, that's right. This is a gift from my dear friend Nessie. Nessa. I call her Nessie. Nessa. And I remember we practiced from a coloring tutorial book about how to make this pastel looking waterfall. And I did it in the tutorial and then a couple of times and then tried it here without looking at the tutorial. I had forgotten a few things. So it's not as good as it could be, but it was great to practice. And I'm going to keep practicing this because I love a pastel waterfall. And I'm going to follow along on a few other tutorials in here. But there's some great opportunities to play with these. And then I have two others. One of them isn't corralled here. I'm not seeing it. The Walterville Mountain Village. This was the first one I ever got. And I think it's the first one she published. I'm pretty sure. It was the first one she published. And this was a gift from my friend Hannah. And she's at Hannah's Art Adventures. And I love this. This is when she started doing checkoff lists. I absolutely love it when coloring books do that. Oh my gosh. Everybody should do that. So much fun. And this is the, this came before Going on Adventure, so I wonder why Going on Adventure doesn't have a checklist. This one is a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite pages in it. I have done pages out of this. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is that so cute? I love this book. I did this one. This was a buddy with, I think, my friend Tammy. Tammy Colors too. And this was me first just trying out different things with this paper and these characters. And of course, chickens. And I colored them all after chickens that I knew. And I think I had another one, didn't I? No, that's it. That's the only one I've done in here. So that's the Walterville Mountain Village. I do have that one in my book. Yes, okay. Then this one is one that I purchased. The Walterville Practice Book. And this one is about $15, $16 on Amazon. And what this is scenes from their actual books. So Walterville, they're sitting on, she's smoking a pipe and he's playing his pipe. And if you look at the very first page in here, must be in the other one. Oh yeah, it's not in Going on Adventures, it's going in this one, the first one. Yeah, the very first coloring page, there she is smoking her pipe and there he is playing his pipe. And this gives you an opportunity to practice before you actually work on the actual page. And I love that because I'm the sort of person who practices on the page itself. And that doesn't always work out for me. So I love this idea. Plus it gives you a chance to try some different colorways because there's a couple copies of it. And then it goes on to an element in another page. So we have the molten gold or molten iron or whatever you want to make this. Here's some opportunities to practice to get it to the color you want. And there's the blacksmith who's here. And you get a chance to practice. So that's what this book is. Absolutely love it. And it goes through the whole Mountain Village book, which I have. The whole Going on Adventures book, which I have. And Whimsical Workers, that's the other one. I think I have this. Didn't someone gift this to me? I'll have to take a peek at it and look for it. And then, yep. And it even gives the names of the pages. Like here's the one of the checklists, and here's opportunities to practice with dragon eggs. How fun. Oh. So yeah, all these things are in the pages, and you can practice here first. I love it. I think this is so special. I think it's worth the $15, $16, and it's probably my favorite practice book that I've seen. You know, non-tutorial, just practice book. So those are all A's as well, and I ended up getting them in here. I don't have whimsical. Maybe I don't have the whimsical one. I have the practice book, the Mountain Village, Going on Adventure, and Nordic Winter. Yes, that's not in the practice book, but I do have Nordic Winter. That was a recent gift, and I think I've got it in a special place because I'm coloring a page in it. But that's a really wonderful one. I love it. It's even fun when it's not winter. All right, that would be all of the A's except I bought a book. So hold on, let me get that. It's Moana. I got myself another Art of Coloring. And this one I'd seen pages from, and I'd been referred to that it was pretty good. And so I went hunting on used sites, and either the book was sold out from underneath me, or it was just not in good condition. But I finally found one in great condition, and look at how thick it is. This one's really thick. And going through this, let me tell you, this is going to be my Tsum Tsum book, what do you call it? Second. My Tsum Tsum book number 2. That's what this is going to be. Because you know that I'm always in the Tsum Tsum, Disney Tsum Tsum Art of Coloring. I'm always in that one, doodling and stuff and coloring. This one is like that. It's, you know, some of these Art of Colorings are just kind of boring. But in these, the patterns, and it hasn't even really been open. And these, the patterns are just wonderful. They're tribal. They make sense. There's something that you might want to actually color. And I love, especially him, I love the characters. Look at that. Isn't that a great scene? And then, you know, this is filler. It could just be the back of another page, but you also could color it. Most of the patterns in here are very, look at that scene. And this paper's better. It's better than the Art of Coloring. So what year was this? 2016. So once again, paper is getting worse. Paper's getting worse everywhere. Have you guys bought a novel recently? A fiction novel? Yeah. It's like really thin tissue paper. Like it's so thin you wouldn't use it as toilet paper. You can see through 2 or 3 pages deep. Yeah, it's bad. Everybody's cutting costs. I love this. I want to just use like a chalk pastel or a distress ink and just do them in different colors and be done. I think that would be really cool. See, this is a fantastic book. I should do a full flip through of this for you. I have it in my flip through pile, so I think I will, but it's just so much fun. And and the patterns, I mean, are super cool. They're very Aboriginal and a lot of fun. What? Just super good. I haven't done anything in it yet because this is a new purchase. So where did I end up getting this from? eBay for $7.24. It came from Better World Books, which is always like a crapshoot for me. Better World Books, sometimes they come in great like this and sometimes they're terrible. The only thing about this, it's got some sticky residue stuff that I can take off with alcohol. I just haven't had a chance to get to the cleanup of this book. So we need to put this under our Art of Coloring. I did pull out the right color pen because you know we have to go blue, green, blue, green. So Moana. I'm so glad I got this one. I'm so glad I chased it down. This is one of my favorites. So Tsum Tsum here, which I have, you can see I have done 5 pages and I have several whips in there, is by far the one I've colored out of the most. But Moana, I think you're going to see is going to be a second. Okay, we are officially at this point, at the point of this production, have no more A's, I think. I say that. Watch me find one as soon as I publish this video. So we've done half the bees. The only thing left is Tatiana Bogema-Stolova, and we're going to do that right now. All right, I'm going to start off with the biggest book I have, which is this compilation book. It was not the first book of hers I purchased. The first book I purchased of hers was one that's coming up later, and it was a separate book. And then I started buying more and more of her books, and then she put out this one. This was before I realized she had books on Etsy that were PDFs. So she came out with this one, and it's just books 4 through 11. Now I have everything of hers, except the ones before 4. I think I have one of them. They were just houses and stuff. She didn't start introducing her mice till books 4, so that's why I think this one starts at books 4, because it's a little town. They were called Nice Little Towns, I think. They didn't have the name mouse in them. So this one is 4 through 11. I do have, whoa, everything's falling. I do have a video on where the books are separated. So I haven't written, this is from book 6, and I go through the entire book and put the book pages in. So I will link that down below. If you have this book and are like, I don't know what book that's from. Well, it's from 5, because I wrote it down in the little corner down here. But and a lot of people have used that video to help them. Some of them have put like tabs, which I think is really clever. Some of them have just written it on here. This is the mermaid one. It's all mermaid, Atlantis. It's number 9. This is the one I've done the most out of. So that's a page I did, just trying to experiment with, it looks like it's got some, it's all alcohol markers with some gel pens on top. I had just gotten some gel pens and I was playing with them. I did this as a buddy, and my buddy did this so well. And this one is so crazy. I don't know what I was doing with I really did want to make this outside look kind of neon-y, but wasn't sure what I was doing. But this was fun. I love working in her stuff. Tatiana Bogema-Stolova is one of my favorite artists. She's wonderful. And I have her in the bees. I think we decided this last video that I would put her in the bees because she's got a hyphenated last name. This one this one I tried some more different mediums. It's got the alcohol marker. It's got a lot more gel pen. It's got a little bit of paint. I think this up here is some sort of a pastel, like an oil pastel or something. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I was starting to get tired of this page around in here, and so some things I just phoned in, but a lot of it I really thought about. It was my first time trying to do glowing windows. I remember a lot of this is first time stuff. First time doing bubbles on water. First time trying to do a sunset like that. Yeah. So this was out of 9 as well. What else have I done in here? Oh, I don't like turned up pages. I don't think, there's something. I just started that. This is the circus one. This is out of 7. I don't know if I have much more done in here. Oh, there's one. This one I did as a buddy. Hey, buddy. Is this the one that I never showed you? I think I showed you. Sometimes I don't finish buddies in the month, and then I finish them later, and then I forget to send it to my buddy. This one has got, this one is mostly alcohol marker with pencil on top. I started putting some pencil on top. Now I wanted to give it that kind of smoky, shady look. And then it's got some sparkle in there. There's a little bit. And this one went better. I think this one is and this one, I believe these pencils look like they're the Koh-i-Noor woodless pencils. I think that's what that is. But this is when I was just learning how to cast light. So I was just practicing with that, with making things lit up, and I really enjoyed it. This is out of, I painted over this is out of book 11. Yeah. And then I think that's all I've done out of here. So I just recently heard another colorist say that the same thing that's happened to me with this book is that it's wonderful having it all together. I love it chunky. I think it's cool. It lays pretty flat for a hardback. But just because there's so many pages to choose from, I get a little overwhelmed. It's a little bit different when you're holding one of her thin books than thumbing through this one. So I've had to just like, okay, pick a buddy with something. Like, what book do you have? You know, do you want to work out of the steampunk book or the circus book or the space book? I mean, what? The space book isn't in here, but just me thumbing through, I just get overwhelmed because there's so many pages I want to do. So anyway, let's look and make sure we've got this in our bees. This is on our, I think I put her first. Yeah, she's on our first page of bees. And I just put the nice little towns, just label it nice little town, and then I put all the numbers down here. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And so that's the 4 pages I've done. It looks like I do have number 2. All right, let's look. They're all here. So that's nice little town 4 through 11. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many books. 2 might be on my PDF. We'll see. Here's the Christmas ones, and this is Nice Little Town Christmas Collection. This book is called another hardbound, another one that's a collection of several books. This has Nice Little Town Christmas, Nice Little Town Christmas 2. Her titles get very confusing, but this is technically 1, this is technically 2, and then Nice Little Town Santa's Village. And these are different with 5 new pictures. So I think I have this one also broken up into pages. I do not. Okay, I need to do this one. I'm going to do this one. And if you need it, let me know and I can film it. This is the only page. This is one of the pages I started. I was using something different. This is a watercolor pencil. It must be a brand. I think it was a brand that was gifted to me and I was playing with it. But the Christmas, the first Christmas, which I assume is this one, it's very much an older book, and it is her older style. She had kind of a, there's a mouse one. Oh, these might be all, I hope that these aren't all mixed up. Or maybe the 5 new pages are in the beginning, because that looks like her newer style. It's too bad that they didn't actually tell us what books these come from. Oh, I have them written right here. I did do it. Okay, so this is one of her new ones. It's not found in any book. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Here's one of the 5 new ones. Yeah, I was gonna say this is her recent style. Here's another one of her 5 new ones, the 3rd one. Oh, that's adorable. I love sleepy time. Here's the 4th new one. She has a lot of these, like just waking up, decorating stuff. And here's her 5th new one. Then it starts with the books. Okay, so this is Christmas 1. So see the difference in her style? Completely different. Yeah, but fun. This paper, it's about the same as the other one. It feels a little different, but it's the same weight. So yeah, she's another one that, like Lulu Mayo, like Kirby Rosette. No. Like Kattenbang, Joseph Kattenbang, and they've all changed their style. Fabiana Attanasio, they started with one style and they've slowly worked it. So this is all still 1. Oh my God, he's gonna trap Santa in a loop snare. I had forgotten about this page. Oh, that's funny. I think I need to do that one. Yeah, I've got a whip in 1. Pretty, huh? This is all 1, and then this is all 1 still. See, very different than what we're used to. And then here we get into 2. Is this cute? That's still 1. So 2 starts with this one with them sleeping. Isn't that cute? Oh, and this is where she's refining her mice now. So all these are 2. Oh, they're all like, oh, they're eating it. This is a candied house. Oh my gosh, I would love that. It wouldn't last for long. We have some that are, landscape. Let me go back to, see, her mice are close to the way she draws them now, but still a little bit different. They're still not quite the way she draws them now. Her interiors are a little different too. They're a little more realistic now. Oh, that's cute. All right, so that's 2. I don't have anything in that one, right? I'm checking my notes. Christmas 1, Christmas 2. Then we have Santa's Village. This is Santa's Village. No mice. This is people. Well, there's a mouse. Oh, that's still 2. Okay, still 2. Here's the mice. Here's where we start Santa's Village. So a lot of elves and little creatures. I like it because sometimes I need a break from the mice. So it's a lot of fun. There are some really fun pages in here, and there's one I did. I did this last Christmas. I wanted to make it all neon-y and bright. So this is largely gel crayons. A lot of gel crayons. Some alcohol markers in here, but pretty much gel crayons. And it makes it very quick and easy to do so. And you can get a real modeled appearance like this. This was a couple different colors of gel crayon used together to get that wood-looking thing. And this has been sprayed, so it's fixed. I spray all of my pages. I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think that's the only thing I have in here that's finished. Santa's Village. All right, so that's Christmas Collection 1, 2, and Santa's Village. So I think, why do I have 3? Do I have Christmas 3? This is where we're starting this. Yes. So I wonder if 2, I don't have Christmas 2 written down here. So let's put, it bugs me that it's not between 1 and 3, but we're going to put it down here. Christmas 2. And I had nothing done in that. And 3, 3 we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. So nothing in 1, nothing in 2, and just 1 in Santa's Village. Okay. This says I have Christmas 3 and 4, and I think I do. I think they're on PDF, so they'll probably be the last thing we see. Except Christmas 3 is right here. Man, make me a liar. Okay, here's Christmas 3. I did get this one separate because it wasn't in the compilation. The compilation was made before she put this out. And now we're getting closer to her style. See, her mice are pretty much settled on what they are. So these are a little bit bigger spaces, which I kind of like. Oh, that's a really pretty page. I'm just, oh, I love these Christmas pages. What do I have here? Sarah, did you get me this, or did I just stick your pretty note in here because I wanted to do this one? I don't think so. I would have written in it that Sarah got me this. I love this page. I wanted to do it. And I love that their pet is a ladybug. Because it certainly wouldn't be a dog or a cat, would it? Really great book. Really great book. It says I've done one in here. Yep, there it is. I think I did this one last year too, maybe. I tried to use paint. So there's a lot of paint in here. Acrylic pens, acrylic markers. Actually, it might just be acrylic markers and not paint. Because paint on this paper would be kind of touchy. You'd have to be real careful. Yeah. I think this is acrylic markers. Pretty much all of it is acrylic markers. That was a lot of fun. I like that one. So, Christmas 3 here says I've done 1. So that's correct. Okay. So the only Christmas we haven't seen so far is Christmas 4. I'm not even going to say it's a PDF because it might be right here. Who knows? I'm looking at my pile of Tatiana Bogema-Stilova. Nice little town, Santa's Village. Is that the one that's the one that's in the compilation book? Oh, yeah. It is, but it's its own standalone. It has the black backing. Yeah, that's the page I did. Why did I must have forgotten I had this book. This was a gift. Becky gave me this gift. And so since I had, and probably what happened is I went to go do it and I pulled it out of the compilation book instead of this book. This paper's better. It's thicker. It does have the black background, but the paper's thicker. Oh, Becky, I forgot you gave me this book separately. I might try to do a page my next Christmas when I work out of Santa's Village, doing it out of this book. Because this book has got better paper. All right. Surprise! There's always a surprise when you do inventory. Okay. So we will find Christmas 4. It must be PDF because it's not here. Here I have, so we've done 4 through 11 are in the compilation book. So I have 12 here as a separate standalone. It is the circus book. It's all circus. Where 11 has a lot of circus, this one is all circus. I know that Meg's Coloring Corner, she was working through this whole book. I think it was her, was working through this whole book as a color along. What kind of derpy animal is that? Which way are you looking at? Where are you looking at? This is a really fun one. I love it. Oh, it's sweet stuff. I have only done 1 page in it. I know. That's why I was thinking about making her my focus artist this year. I chose Hannah Carlson. I am going to switch it up because I'm finding that Hannah Carlson doesn't work for me as a focus artist, and I'm trying to figure out why. I don't know, somehow I'm feeling a little more pressured and I'm not finishing her pages. I have a bunch of whips. I'm trying to finish them for this month. But these, I was thinking about her maybe next year, maybe the second half of this year, not sure, because I really need to work more on her. Her and RJ Hampson are two that I really need to work on. This is mostly alcohol markers, which has turned out to be my favorite way of doing these pages. Alcohol markers with maybe some pencil on top and, of course, Lango gel pens. And that's the only one I've done. So in 12, I've done 1. Okay, perfect. Then I purchased 13 separately. Here's 13. It had a pretty cover. I don't know if this one is themed. No. Oh, that's like our spring right there. Gosh. So cozy. See, I love the shots of their interiors because they often show some really cozy spaces that I wish I was at. Here's a bakery. What in the heck is his house made out of? Oh, that's the cover. Yeah, it's just, oh, look at that frog. It's just a really nice, it's just a book of them hanging out in their village. I have 1 done, and that's this one. I did this as a buddy. I was again trying to play with sunsets and sunrises. This is done with a gel crayon. These are gel crayons. And then this would all be alcohol markers. It didn't turn out the way I thought it would, but I like it. I like it a lot. It was maybe early last year I did this. So, 12, February 2023. So, 12, I've done 1. Okay, great. We're doing good. Wait, 13. Okay, I told you that I'm a little spicy, neurologically spicy today. 13, I've done 1. Got it. Got it. Okay, we're pretty accurate so far. All right. I have 1 more physical book and the rest are PDF. And that is my favorite book of hers, which is Nice Little Town Halloween. She has several Halloween ones. The only reason this one is my favorite is because the first one I bought. And I've just gone to town in it. So I'll just start at the first page I did. Oh, this one has black backgrounds. This is an older one. I bought it in 22, but it was, well, it's Amazon printed. So do you even know when it was released? No. But it's an older one. Oh, here. 2020. She does have all of her books in PDF now. You can get them all in PDF. I did this one when I was very, very sick. And I love this page because it reminds me of how sick I was. I think it turned out pretty good for being as sick as I was, but it's a strange one. It's Gel crayons. Yeah, actually, this is some sort of like a distress ink. That's all around it. And then there's some pencil in there. There's a lot of things in there that I wouldn't normally use. I finally went to the alcohol markers for the houses. And there's some gel pens. Excuse me. I have allergies. Oh. But nothing too creative. Oh, I actually wrote on the back. I did Tim Holtz watercolor pencils on here. Wow, the paper really held up. This black back paper... I hope I'm not making you guys sneeze. This black back paper is thicker. I love this one. I think this is one I really liked. I started having to put washi on there because it's coming out. They're all sitting around in their costumes. Look at the Freddy costume. Telling scary stories. I made it light in there though. This was a time when I didn't know how to do lighting effects. This was a long time ago, September 22. And so I was just doing like yellow circles around lights. I didn't know how to do light effects. I started playing more and more. I started playing more with shadows. This is where I learned how to start doing shadows. Again, this was a very long time ago. I was putting washi around the edges. I think maybe that's what kept it from curling. She's dressed up like a mermaid, and her mom is watching her go out to go trick-or-treating. She's even got like a fish on a leash. Alcohol markers. This is all alcohol markers. I started settling into the book and this is when I realized that I like alcohol markers on this paper. And it just turned out the best for me that way. Still didn't know how to do lighting effects, but I was practicing with different things. Here in this one, I practiced with this stonework. Just trying to figure it out. Got some shiny stuff up there. I love this one where they're all dressed up in costume and they're jumping off onto this pillow and Mom is freaking out. I got some shiny stuff here. What did I practice on here? Oh, more shading and shadows. I practiced a little bit with that. Here, I wanted to do something I didn't know how to do, and I just sort of worked it out. I wanted to make this a ghost rave, because the ghosts to me looked like they were dancing, not being spooky. So I wanted to make it like it was a party in the house, and everybody, would hear the booming music and come. And I wanted every room to have different lights, and this one has a disco ball. I didn't really know how to do that, but I just tried. Does it come across? And I think I forgot to color that door. This one was an experiment I didn't like. I was experimenting. I didn't have language gel pens back then. Just had some acrylic pens. So I was trying to take out the lines with these acrylic markers. And I didn't like, this is where I learned that if a page is really busy, you don't want to take out the lines, because then it's really hard to see it. It's hard to make out the different elements. But I learned that here. I played some more with bubbles and stars. I practiced a lot of different things here. Much of it I didn't like, but that's fine, because that's how you learn. And then I was playing with a new silver ink I got. And that's all I think I've done here. I just started an order. Oh, nope, there's another one. I must have had a buddy. Yeah, I had a buddy in this one. Now, this was much more recent. It might have been last year. And yeah, no, it was the year before. It was the Halloween before, because that was when I had decided I needed to do a tutorial on how to do pumpkins, because I didn't know how to do them. So after this page, I did do a tutorial and learn how to do pumpkins better, jack-o'-lanterns. This page cracks me up because, he's Hannibal Lecter. He's got the mask. He's got a little moth pin, which is adorable. He's got the suit. And then his balloon is a lamb with Band-Aids across its mouth. Like, he did really good, except this truly evil guy, who's not a figment of our imagination or a costume, is going to pop his balloon. I think that might be the last one I did. So, and I know I counted this one. So nice little town Halloween. Nice little town Halloween. Because we do have a Halloween and a nice little town witches Halloween. I wish we would get some different names because that's what confuses me. But this is Nice Little Town Halloween, and I've done 10 in there. All right. All the rest are on PDF, so I'm going to get set up for that so that you can see my PDFs, and I'll be right back. Okay. I did find the Hold Your Folk Nordic Winter. Yay! It was in a special place. This is a gift again from my dear friend Nessa. And this one is my favorite cover because it's colorful. The others are darker. And I don't believe... There's practice in the back of these. I forgot to show this to you, where it shows just an image of them, and you can practice on hair and skin. But this one isn't included in the practice book because it's pretty new. I love this one. I mean, it's like she's getting more and more expressive in her pages, and there's just more things to color. There's more going on. It's a fabulous one. And this one was easy to flip to because this is the one I've been wanting to do for a while. But yeah, I haven't done anything out of this. So that one is already logged with 0 pages. And here comes Jack. He had put himself to bed, but he couldn't stand it. And I did find Dirt Europa. And again, this was the one. This is a gift from Kathy, my friend. And here's her Instagram handle at TrueNotCat. And she gave me this, I believe this was from her own collection because I was having a hard time finding it. And this is one of those that I thought I would make it a full book whip and just work a little bit here and there, but these pages didn't work out for me like that. I want to do the whole thing. I started with this page. I'm like, yeah, I'll just throw some color down, and I made it all colorful and stuff with pens. And then I got to this point, and I'm like, I don't like that. So I just can't do a bit of a page and then leave it on purpose. Oh, I really want to do this one. I really want to just work the whole page out and then see it done. So this is a really good one. Of course, I like all of these and this whole series. I don't have anything done in it, and so it's going back into the bees, Berman. So we are now officially on the bees, and now I'm going to set up my iPad so we can look at the rest of Tatiana Bogema-Stolova, and then we're done. And the next video will be the C's. All right, be right back. All right, so I did find Nice Little Town Christmas 4, and it is on PDF. So this is, here's the This Belongs To page. And then we get into the mice. They have mice in this one. Now, I did forget to bring my PDF book up here, the one that I'm working on, to see if I've colored any pages in it. But it does say that I have colored one, so I'll have to go find it for you. But this is Nice Little Town 4. Is that not cute? I mean, just really cute. These print out so nicely, and there's so much, I mean, they're really affordable, super affordable. They're cheaper than the books. And I just realized that her books were starting to take up a huge space because there's so many of them, and she's definitely an auto buy for me. So I started getting them in PDF. And that way I can print them out. This is the one I did. I can print them out on better paper. And I have found that makes all the difference in the world. Printing it out on better paper makes these a joy to color. So in hindsight, that's what I would have done instead of getting the compilation book, because the compilation book, the paper is pretty thin, is I would have just gotten them PDF. Plus, it's easier for me to look through this way. But these are some of the things that I'm trying to find a place. I want to take these books to go get printed somewhere with ink that I can color on. So I think I have an inkjet, and I know that I love this one. I know that the ink runs if you get it wet. So if I go somewhere and have it laser printed, would that work? And just get them all laser printed on some paper that I like. That would be cheaper than me going through my ink. Plus my ink bleeds. Anyway, cute, 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 huh? This is the cutest Christmas one, I think. Although Santa's Village is really cute. All right, and then we have, let me figure out what all these are, because unfortunately she doesn't put the names on the front of them. Oh, here's one. This one is probably the Halloween witch one, but I'm not exactly sure because they're all so different. What we just looked at was Nice Little Town Halloween. So this one is Nice Little Town Witches Halloween. Okay, this is Nice Little Town Witches Halloween. And this one says I have one done out of it too. Now this is this cute little witch and her goober friends. I mean, this is a great Halloween one. I think if I had gotten this one before the other Halloween one, this one would have been my most colored in. This plague guy, chef's kiss. I love these little witches. She draws little girls so well. But I didn't. I got the Halloween one. I love this one. Okay, you guys got to look at this. It's like they've been caught. They're in here playing poker. It's like the wives showed up or something. He's happy. Hello. He's scared. He's worried about his cards. He's cheating. There's the butler ghost. And this guy's going, hi. It's just so good, you know. It's just so good. Oh, I love that. So sweet. Yeah, so I will show you at the end of this the ones that I've done out of here, out of my PDF book. All right, so that's Nice Little Town Witches Halloween. I love that the fairy is just sitting there sticking her tongue out of this witch. Really, really good one. This is the page I did. I highly recommend this one, Nice Little Town Witches Halloween. Okay, and then I downloaded this one. This is Halloween. Let me check it. Yeah, this one's just called Halloween. It isn't Nice Little Town. It isn't witches. Isn't that funny? It's just a mix of a whole bunch of stuff. They're making soup. Yeah, boogie down. This is another good one. It's like she really let her freaky flag fly on this one. Look, he's sledding in his coffin. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, this one's just super fun, super fun. And these different Halloween ones aren't very well known, right? Ah! They all have a sense of humor. I love this one with the cat going, what? And you can color, if you have them on your iPad, you can also color them in the Procreate app, which is free to download. And you can color with your, you know, this. And color with this. And just get your color palette down and color. It's fun. Yay! Having a good time. So cute. Did I say I had one in this one? No, I've not done anything. This is an untouched book. I think because I've had a hard time deciding, because I like every single page. But there's some stuff in here I could do. It's really Halloween-y. Oh, I love that one. It's just really good. So, again, there's Nice Little Town Halloween. That's the one with the mice. And that's the paper book that I had that I've done so much out of. Then there's Halloween, which is this one, which is, I love this. He's under the bed. This is where your socks go, all the monsters. There's Halloween. Then there's Nice Little Town Witches Halloween. And that's got the witches in the town. I think if it doesn't say Nice Little Town, it's not necessarily in the town. You don't see the houses from the town. But really fun pages. Yeah, I need to print this. I should print this whole book out because I think I'd really love it. So Halloween with a cover that looks like that. Okay, I'm going to go get those PDFs to show you, and then we're done with the bees. We're done with the bees. Yay! Be right back. All right, the very last part of the bee series. This is where I've been keeping my, excuse me while I move everything. This is where I've been keeping my PDFs lately. It's just in a 24 pocket notebook that I got off Temu. But I filled it, and I don't like it's not going to be, I might use it for something else, but I really need something that I could put books in. So here is the one, actually you're not getting much glare. Here is the one from one of the Christmases that I said I had done from Nice Little Town. And here is where I started really getting my lighting game going on. I started watching tutorials and looking at other people's pages. There's a lot of pencil in here. I really wanted to do a good job. I was budding with somebody that I really I really just sort of phoned it in on a few buddies, and I hadn't done a good job. So I really want to do a good job this time with her. So it's a lot of pencil, and it looks like it could be the Koh-i-Noors again, but I'm not sure. I just thought this one was so peaceful. And I just made the light glow off of everything, basically. And then, it's an AI book that I ditched. Here's the one in the witches that I did. Is that not funny? She's bathing in milk. My lighting was not as successful in this one, but I was still learning. And I really enjoyed this one. So there was that. And was that all of Tatiana Bogomolova? No. Here's one out of the space one. Oh, I didn't show you the space one. Okay, this is 15. Did I not write it down in there then? Yes, I did. 15 is the space one, and I have it on PDF as well. And I love printing these space ones out on better paper. I guess that's all I've done in 15. So that was my lovely wrap up with all these Tatiana Bogomolova ones. I also have 16. And it says I've done one in there. All right, hold up 1 second. Okay, right. I have them on PDF. Again, because the names aren't on here. And I'm being neurologically spicy today. This is 15. I have done this one, but it's not in my PDF book, so it makes me think it's set somewhere to be used for something. There's so many great pages in this one. Nice little town, 15. It's all related to space, so there's a lot of fun space creatures. There's just a lot of fun things in this one, and this one's a total change. This is where she started trying to change things up. And even though it's called a Nice Little Town, it's got the mice in it, but it doesn't have Nice Little Town in it. They're on another planet. Of course, you have to have a bar page, but I love the way it looks like it's, what do they call that kind of shot where you can see the whole thing in it because it's been warped? It's funny. Yeah, really fun. Very Star Wars-y. Love this book. Really good book. So that's 15. 15 is the space one. Now, if you go to 16, 16 is her newest, and it is a little bit of everything. It's got all the seasons. It's got new characters. We're seeing new characters, and a lot of people are thinking this is her best one so far because of all the extra characters that are in it. Look at the bunny mailman. We just, do you see that? It's hilarious. But yeah, and see, now they're underwater, getting conch shells, and yeah, and oh, they're telling their stories at the bar. There's just, it's a little bit different than, you know, I was going to say than just doing work around the houses, but here's just doing work around the houses. So there's a little bit of everything. He's going fishing. And a lot of people, all these bats look like they're all carrying mail too. Hey, he's got a Batman shirt, and there's the mail. That mail carrier is a bat. Yeah, it's just, this is a really fun one. So they're all great. And once you start getting past like 6, 7, and 8, you start getting in that area, you start getting to where the style that she kind of settles on. So if you don't have any of her stuff, I really recommend the PDFs. If you have, you know, the option to print it out or take it somewhere and get the book printed out, it can't be that expensive to print out, what, 25 pages? There's also these scenes with these mice. They're winding their spider webs, and they're using their spider webs to make tools. The spider's not very thrilled about that. And then It's like the spider web doesn't want to give up. The spider doesn't want to give up his spider webs, but they're pulling it out of him. And they use it to go to make tools and stuff. And they're working with the honeybees. Look at the spider. He's like, I spy, I spy. So there's like something going on between the mice, the honeybees, and the spiders in this. It's pretty funny. Anyway, good times, good times. Okay, let's wrap this up. So, in case you were completely confused as I was, we don't have two. I don't have the second. I'm not sure why that was even there. I'll white that out. Why did I do that? I'll white that out. Mine start at 4 and go 4 through 11 in the compilation book. And then I have 12 and 13 in paperback. And then I have 15 and 16 on PDFs. And that's what I'm going to be doing from now on, is getting them in PDFs. Then I have Christmas 1 and 2 and Santa's Village in a compilation. And then I have 3 and 4 separately. Oh, 3 and 4 are on digital, I think. Or maybe 3 I have separately too. Yeah. And then Halloween, Nice Little Town Halloween is the one that I have in paperback that I've colored all those pages. And then Halloween, which is a great one, and The Witch's Halloween I have on PDF. And then I've shown you all the others. Looks like we're done with bees. That's all I have for bees. That's crazy. I thought it was a lot more. It feels like a lot more because of this giant collection. I just smeared it. I tell you, today's been crazy. But because of this collection, it only takes up 1 page here. And I've got room to add more. I did that on purpose. It's a huge collection, so it feels like it's a lot. But then I've left a few pages for bees when more bees show up in my life. I thought bees would be more popular than that. And then we start with C's. And C's, I'm just gonna, C's is by far gonna be the largest collection because everything is a C. You have Coloring Classics, and you have Coloring Heaven, and you have Creative Havens, and you have Color Me, and you have Color Me Happy, and you have all of these series that start with color. And so the C's are going to be crazy because those are, I'm going to put those in as series, not by the artists. So I'll have all my Coloring Heavens together, and I really don't have any Creative Havens, but all the rest of them, all the C's. I have a lot of Coloring the Classics. Oh my gosh, I have so many of those. So yeah. That's going to take a few videos, but that's what we're going to do next. All right, I hope you've had a great evening with me because I have had a great evening with you. And I love you. Bye-bye.